Live from the Palace of Auburn Hills. At Auburn Hills, it's the Detroit Pistons and the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Looks like we're ready to introduce the starting lineup.
Starting at forward, Antonio McDice. Starting at the other forward, Tayshaun Prince. Starting at center, Ben Wallace. Starting at guard, Rip Hamilton. Starting at the other guard, Chauncey Billups. The coach, Larry Brown.
Los Angeles wins possession of the tip and gets this game started. Ben Wallace showing us what he does best.
The ability of Ben Wallace to get rebounds and block shots is a great example of not needing to be a scorer to be an impact player in this league, Mark.
Billups on the pull-up. The two's no good. He forced his man to shoot over him. Some nice defense shown by Malone. Prince with the nice block.
That was a nice steal. Good defense there, taking it away from him.
Billups with the ball. Payton with a smothering defense. Billups is met by Payton. The long two doesn't go. He didn't get the block, but prevented the basket anyway.
That's just good hustle to narrow the gap between himself and the shooter. He made it difficult for the shooter to shoot his normal shot, and that threw him off.
Pulling up, the defensive pressure continues. That was a solid effort near the basket by Wallace. The Lakers are daring them to throw it up from out beyond the arc. 4 to shoot. Billups with 3 showing. It is no good from downtown.
Payton and the shot clock both forcing him into the low pursuit.
Rejected from behind.
What a defensive play.
A spectacular stop that time by Wallace. Rice with defenders all over him. Nails the jumper. Converts even with the defender coming.
That is a tougher shot than it seems. Oftentimes when a man is running at you, you're worried about the contact. You're rushing your shot. A lot of things go through your head. He didn't let any of that distract him.
Only 5 left on the shot clock. 3 to shoot.
Hamilton saw a chance for the alley-oop and finished it off with a sensational play.
Sent back by Prince. And that was a terrific defensive play.
He timed it perfectly to deny him the shot.
Billups rises up, can't hit for 2. O'Neal on the rebound. Rice bringing it up court. Sent away by Hamilton. Setting it up. Five on the shot clock. Finger rolls it for 2. He sets up on the left side. From underneath.
Wallace made a smart foul, Marv. He saved his team 2 points.
Team foul number 1 picked up by the Pistons. Rice can't hit his first. Couldn't get either to fall. That's his first board of the game. Sets it up. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Payton playing stiff defense. Only 5 to get a shot off. 24-second violation.
That must have been a frustrating possession. Great defensive pressure.
Wallace with the rejection.
Payton went for the steal and caused the turnover.
That was an impressive defensive play. Puts it up from downtown. Drains the three. Setting it up. Billups up with the shot, off the board and in. The Pistons come up with an answer on the offensive end. Bryant from in close. What a move. Definitely contact on the play, but he compensates and hits it anyway. He elevates. The score is 8-7. Advances up court. O'Neal working the post. It drops. Watched very closely by Payton. Clock's at 3. Can't get it to drop.
LA played good enough D to force the miss, but they forgot to rebound.
The other team has the fresh 24 and... And a timeout
for the Pistons.
Williams is checking in off the bench for the Pistons.
Jerome Williams.
Prince puts it up. Rice with the pressure. Misses the two. He sets up on the right. Williams gives him no room. Can't hit from downtown. Prince is on it. Ten-second showing on the shot clock. Williams elevates and shoots. Can't get it to fall from the baseline.
This team is on a roll defensively.
The defensive pressure is being led by Malone. Here's Rice. Good for 3.
Detroit won't get many defensive stops if they leave players wide open on the perimeter.
Czar, there was clearly a defensive breakdown on that play. Brings it up court. Billups covered by Payton. The defense not letting him get free. They're playing him tight. Billups pulls up. He collects. It's tipped home from in close.
Williams.
Hamilton swats it away. Billups with the jumper. Can't make the long two. Another grab by O'Neal. The Lakers keeping everybody involved.
Pistons foul to number 3, Ben Wallace.
Payton is hit on the shot and will head to the line to shoot 2. Doesn't fall. He misses both. Out of bounds on the loose ball.
Billups wants his teammates to pass the ball inside. He has position in the post.
Advances up court. Payton taking a look from the right side. Bryant surrounded. Prince up on the shooter. The defensive foul committed by Hamilton. Personal foul number 1. It's good. Bryant makes both free throws. A defensive wall put up by Bryant. Malone with the block. Three on the clock. The Lakers go up by 4. Detroit.
Detroit.
Seeing his first action of the night for the Pistons. Hamilton from up close. The feed by Billups. With the jumper, the assist by Payton. Bryant comes up with the answer at the offensive end.
These guys are so competitive. It's a lot of fun for the fans to see them go head-to-head.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Prince, with time winding down, comes up empty.
Rice didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
The Lakers giving their opposition no room to move. O'Neal blocks it. Out of bounds, it's thrown away by the Pistons. The Lakers nearly turned it over.
The defensive player got a hand on the ball.
Wallace called for stepping out of bounds. Malone saves the loose ball. 10 on the shot clock. He stepped out of bounds. Billups advances the ball. Jumper doesn't go. He comes up with it. Rice with the jump shot. The two's no good. lot of players getting touches on the Pistons. Gets the baseline shot to go. O'Neal in traffic, drills it, and he's fouled.
Ben Wallace. That's the first foul in the final 2 minutes. To the line, shooting one, Shaquille O'Neal.
The Lakers able to add one more from the line for a three-point play. The shot clock is off. Ten seconds left in this quarter. Rice leaves his feet. 5 left on the clock. The turnover caused by Malone launches the prayer. Well, as the first quarter draws to a close, the Pistons trail by 5. Still plenty of time to turn this game around.
They need a big effort in the second quarter.
Billups played by Payton. Bryant didn't bite on that one. Richard Hamilton, the one-time UConn Husky, at the line.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooters, Marv, shooting it better than 85% from the line in the regular season.
He makes them both. Puts it up from the perimeter. Misfires from 3.
Nice job challenging the 3.
Well, we're seeing solid defensive pressure applied by Billups. He puts it up.
Prince is shooting 25% from the floor.
He got out and challenged that shot and forced the miss. That's good hustle by Malone. Swatted by Hamilton. Hits the finger roll. Wallace stays on his feet. Nice ball movement from the Lakers. The Pistons are all over their opponents. Malone recovers the loose ball. The two's no good. Ham is doing a very good job of staying with his man.
The defensive pressure has been very effective, Marv.
Five on the shot clock. Ham had a hurry. Can't hit for 2. From the low block, misses the 2.
Malone is refusing to give up easy baskets down low.
He made a nice effort to force the opposing player into a tough shot. Wallace sends it back. Billups elevates, comes up with 2. Malone setting up down low. Yes!
The Lakers passed it to the low post and got a tough basket in the paint.
Payton not biting on the head fake. Hamilton from point-blank range. He was forced to take a tough shot.
You know, a lot of defenders go for the big block, but just making a shooter adjust his shot, just like he did there, is usually enough to make him miss.
2 to shoot. Hamilton with no room to breathe. Yes!
Billups is doing a terrific job right now setting up his teammates. And they just keep moving, he'll find them.
comes up empty. Sets it up. Prince gets it off. The two's no good. Wallace with the good hands. The two's no good. He's able to grab hold of the ball.
He's immovable in there once he establishes his position. He's so strong and so tough to get around.
To number 1, Chauncey
Payton is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot 2. Misses his first. Payton makes 1 of 2. And not a lot of space. Malone with solid defense. He got his hands up to bother the shooter just enough for the miss. That was a nice challenge on the shot by Bryant. They move it around the offensive end. Nicely done by Hamilton.
He's demonstrated his quickness with that steal. Everyone needs to sprint back down the floor in transition. They shouldn't be outnumbered on defense.
A terrific interception by Hamilton.
They need to play smart basketball.
You're right, Czar. Too many passes being intercepted by the other team. Payton steals the pass. Another bad decision has resulted in a turnover.
They continue to throw the ball away, Mark. They don't seem to be learning from their mistakes.
O'Neal at the
Shaquille
rim. Nice
O'Neal.
basket. He absorbs the contact, changes his shot while in flight, and makes the basket. Billups tries the jumper. Can't hit for 2.
Pistons foul to number 8, Donovan Ham.
That's team
That's
foul
his
number
first
2
personal.
on the
Team
Pistons.
foul, number
And
2.
bought on the fake and gave up the foul.
He's lucky the shot didn't go in for the end one that time, Mark.
Brings in another rebound. Totally shut down by Payton.
Billups is shooting 45% from the field.
Karl Malone getting it done on the board.
The mailman is just a physical specimen, Mark. He's like a rock out there. Once he establishes his position for the board, it's very hard to knock him off of it.
Hand in heavy traffic, misses the 2.
Malone is very active right now on the defensive board.
He's done a nice job of anticipating the misses for the rebounds. Knocked away by Hamilton. His foot was over the line. Hamilton defended by Rice. Denied by Wallace. Setting it up. The shot. Shaquille O'Neal with another rebound.
O'Neal's a strong defender and a great rebounder, Marv. It's hard for the opposition to get around his big body for the miss shot.
Oh, what a block. Prince with a nice defensive play.
He's really moving right now defensively.
Bryant sends it away. Out of bounds. The loose ball, last touch by the Lakers. Billups at the basket.
to number 20,
Billups was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line.
Team foul.
Good on the first. Looking for the open man. Covered tight by Payton. He's playing very tough defense.
You're right, Marv. He didn't allow dribble penetration on that play.
Defensive foul to
Malone with the foul. That's his first personal third-team foul. It drops.
Malone continues his strong play of rebounding the basketball. He's been very active out there.
Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touched by the Pistons. Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. Billups picked up by Payton. Rice rejects it. Payton lets it go from the perimeter. The Lakers lead by 2. Billups sets it up near the top. Lays it up for 2.
Billups is putting on a clinic with his pinpoint passing. He's making assist after assist.
The shot erased by Hamilton. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Billups with the shot.
They've realized the defense hasn't been defending that 12-foot area, and that's what they've done. They're scoring.
Rice from close range gets 2 with the finger roll. Sets it up. Payton allowing no movement by his man. Billups being guarded closely.
He is shooting under 45% from the floor.
Loose ball last touched by the Pistons.
The Lakers are not making smart decisions passing the ball.
That pass was nearly intercepted. Blocked by Prince.
Two minutes to go in the second quarter.
He shoots. Doesn't fall from the left of the circle. Malone fights off his man and gets to the miss.
He's winning the hustle points against his man tonight.
Bryant right at the basket. Beautiful shot. He's able to take the contact, make the adjustment, and gets it to fall. Ham tees it up, comes up empty.
O'Neal has done a great job rebounding the basketball so far in this game.
Payton guarded by Billups. Batted away by Ham. Prince closely guarded.
Number 11, Karl Malone.
Prince is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. Makes the first. Wallace holding in the missed shot and keeps the offensive series alive. He is manhandling his defender out on the floor. The physical intensity definitely high out there. Hand with the embarrassing air ball. He sets up on the right. Ham denies the shot. Misses from just inside the arc.
Wallace continues to track down missed shots on the offensive end. His effort on the offensive boards has been very impressive.
We're seeing some nice passing out there. Shots no good.
O'Neal with yet another defensive rebound. He has once again come up big this quarter on the glass.
Rice, Starling, long distance, can't hit from downtown.
Wallace has done an outstanding job on the defensive boards. He's been very active so far in this game.
About 12 seconds left on the clock. Prince on the pull-up, doesn't get the long two. Rejected from behind. Shaquille O'Neal, loose ball, out of bounds. So the second quarter comes to a close. The Pistons trail by 1. Here are the key players at the half. Rises up straight away for 2 from the top of the circle. The Lakers are letting everyone get a touch. Bryant being played by Hamilton. That matchup is a liability for the defense.
He just isn't the kind of defender who's going to get it done against an offensive play with his kind of scoring ability.
Doesn't go. Forced to take a bad shot that time.
Nothing he could do but put it up. The 24-second clock was about to expire. Would have been an automatic turnover.
Sound defensive effort by Fisher. Wallace from in close. Finger rolls good.
Billups with another nice assist. He's doing a fantastic job of finding the open man for the easy buckets.
Down to 2. Bryant has to shoot. Hits it to beat the buzzer. The layup doesn't fall. Ori is there. Fox up with the shot. The two's no good. The defender got a piece of that pass.
They're very lucky it wasn't picked off.
Shot clock is down to 5. Wallace with a step outside the line. Here's Ori. The two's no good. Wallace stepped on the line. Setting it up. Fox with the notion to fire. Can't hit for 2. Prince bothered by Fox. Off the mark with the turnaround. Fires from downtown. The Lakers lead by 3. Billups, little room to move. Yes!
For 2.
With the pull-up, Fox challenged by Prince. Williams soars for the rebound. Prince working underneath, hits it, and the foul.
This is why you never give up on a shot even when there's contact. Just throwing it up there gives you a chance for a three-point play. You've got nothing to lose.
Prince wasn't able to take advantage of a three-point play opportunity. He elevates, comes up with 2.
Bryant with a nice look to set up the finish. He's getting his teammates involved.
Deflected. The Lakers continue to do an exceptional job of playing pressure defense.
The other...
Bryant is met by Hamilton. Some in-your-face defense.
Interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Prince hosting up. They made an effort to double-team the offensive player, but it did not happen fast enough.
I agree, Mark. They have to be much quicker with the double team.
Here's Ori. Jumper's off the mark. He collects the miss. The Lakers not falling for any fakes, just staying home in front of their man. Misses the 2.
The Lakers have continued to be active on the defensive boards and have limited the amount of second chance opportunities.
Fox elevates and shoots. Comes up empty. Nice defensive position by Wallace. Setting it up on the right. The Pistons go up by 3.
Prince able to hit even with a hand in his face.
He tees it up.
To number 22,
Prince commits the foul, his first.
personal team foul, number 1.
He gets it to fall. Controls another rebound. The Pistons taking their time, waiting for the open look.
Hamilton is shooting 61% from the field.
Orr tries the three, can't find the hole. Misfires, misses the tip-in. Williams with the open shot. Here's Fox. Hits the two. Sets it up. Rejected by Ori. 10 to put it up. O'Neal knocks it away. Fox steps out of bounds.
It's a nice steal. Used his quickness to come away with the ball.
Fisher pulls up. The two's no good. Nice box out by Hamilton. Sent back by Fox. Wallace out of the crowd. It's good with 3 left on the clock.
Chauncey Billups.
Fisher is fouled beyond the arc and will be sent to the line.
Number 2.
It's good. Makes the second. The rebound cleared by Wallace. He puts one up. The Pistons have a 4-point lead. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. The two's no good. O'Neal is looking very sharp right now defensively.
He read his man perfectly and stole the ball.
Bryant with the find. That was a great decision to give up the ball that time for the assist.
He's showing that he has trust in his teammates to deliver on the finish.
Prince with position. Finger rolls it for 2. Setting it up. We're seeing some what a play. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball.
Skip it, skip it.
O'Neal with a hurried shot. They are able to come up with the rebound.
The defense did a great job of getting the position on that shot.
The Lakers are playing solid defense, but the other team is... The Lakers.
For the Lakers.
Ori for the three. The delivery by Fisher.
For three.
Pass stolen by O'Neal. He crashed the ball and forced a bad pass.
He's showing a lot of energy on the defensive end right now.
The pass played perfectly by Fisher.
He deserved all the credit that time. Perfect anticipation of the pass. He just stepped in and stole it. They can't afford to throw careless passes.
That was very nearly a turnover. Can't get it to drop. He is doing a fantastic job on the defensive end, Czar.
He hasn't shied away from the physical play, and he's been able to come away with the missed shots.
Wallace timed it nicely and blocks it from behind. Shot clock showing 4. He's stripped by Wallace.
He needs to cut down on the turnovers and take better care of the basketball.
The Pistons with nice ball distribution. Prince with defenders all over. Can't hit for 2.
There's enough time for them to find a good shot and get it back for the 2-for-1.
Only 5 to get a shot off. O'Neal with 2 left.
Shaquille O'Neal.
The shot clock's been turned off. Billups with the ball. 14 left to play in the quarter. Backs him down. Finger rolls, no good. The Pistons not able to find an answer at the other end. Fox from outside. So after 3, the Lakers trail by 1. It will take a solid fourth quarter effort to come back and win it.
Defense will be the key here, Marv.
Bryant draws the foul on the defender.
That's his second personal team foul, number 1.
Pretty nice job of passing by Los Angeles. Jumper doesn't go. Drains the 3.
Billups for 3.
Lou's setting it up on the left side. Sampson with the jumper, misses the 2. Wallace able to grab another ball. Can't get it to drop from the top of the circle. With the jumper, no good from straight away. Wallace with it. Setting it up on the left. Billups from up close. Drops 2 in from close range. Hamilton creating that turnover, and here they come.
A nice job that time of stripping it from down low.
Hamilton with the jump shot, counted for two. Bryant surrounded.
His team needs to help him get a few easy baskets. He looks at a rhythm and not into it offensively. The players without the ball have to do a better job of helping out and relieving the pressure.
With the shot, yes, guarding him won't be easy for that defender.
No question, Marv. Against an offensive player like him, that's a tough assignment for a defender like him.
Backing down. Wallace low in the post, able to hit. The Lakers want
Los Angeles.
Rush comes in for the first time tonight for the Lakers. Sets it up. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Shot clock is down to 5. Comes up empty. Another miss. This game may slip out of reach if they don't find a way to connect.
You're right, Marv. They need to turn it around soon.
He doesn't go for the fake. Fox contests the shot. The three doesn't go. Well, the poor shooting continues, but his team remains in front.
This is not what we expected, and they're lucky to be ahead at this point.
Shot clock's at 5. 2 seconds. It doesn't go. The shooter was forced into a rush shot and the miss. That was some nice defense by Hamilton. What a move. Rip Hamilton. Pulling up. The two's no good. He doesn't bite on the fake. Billups covered by Rush. The two's no good. He gets another rebound. Rush handling. Wallace with the nice strip.
He forced him to cough it up, and they're off and running.
Misses the two. Wallace getting inside position. Gets 2 with the finger roll. Rush releasing, can't get it to go from up top. They control the rebound.
This team does such a good job of positioning themselves. It's no coincidence they're the ones controlling the glass at their own end of the floor.
Hamilton looking to hit from downtown. Can't hit from downtown.
Rush forced his man into a difficult three by getting in front of him.
His defensive positioning was very strong on that play. Rush in traffic. Jumpers off the mark. Sent away by Rush. Prince fires. Comes up empty. Lou sets it up near the middle. Rush takes him into the air with the penetration. Wallace challenges. Bryant rejects that shot. He puts it up. No good from the top of the circle. The Pistons not able to respond. From down low, yes! He tees it up. Can't hit for two. Chased down by Hamilton. Advances up court. He drains it.
For two.
Timeout is
Los Angeles.
Billups with the quick hand.
Nice anticipation that time. He saw his man holding the ball down low and took it from him.
No good. Try to adjust in midair, but just too much contact on the play. Off target with the turnaround. Another rebound by Hamilton. Oh, the gorgeous move by Prince.
To number 31.
They're looking to add to this lead. Quite a performance thus far tonight. Their coach has to be happy with their play.
Larry Brown has enjoyed coaching success with a number of different NBA teams. He has a reputation for maximizing talent and
Detroit foul to number 24, Antonio McDyess. That's his first personal. Team foul, number 2.
Grant is fouled and it'll be charged to McDyess. No good. Grant comes away empty. Wallace able to gather in that miss.
once he establishes his position, it's tough for guys to try to get an advantage on him.
Shoots from downtown. That's a 9-0 run for the Pistons. Rush with 3 to shoot, misses the long 2. He elevates for it. Hamilton from point-blank range. No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. with the pull-up off the mark from the post. Hamilton with the hustle play. Rip Hamilton throws it down. Lou, played by Billups. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Only 5 to get a shot off. 3 on the clock. It counts with contact, and he'll go to the line.
The Lakers should have started a comeback much earlier in the game, Marv. They're in a tough spot heading into the final stretch.
Shooting one, Horace Grant.
The Lakers missed on a three-point play opportunity. Billups working from the middle. From the paint, the two's no good. McDyess not able to answer at the other end. Setting it up. Shot clock is down to 5. Shot clock showing 4. Rush with the shot. The two's no good. Grant at the rim. Swatted by Fox. Out of bounds on the loose ball. On the shot clock. Hamilton with no room to breathe. No good from the right of the circle.
Sampson used his height advantage over the shooter to force the tough shot and the miss.
Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. Lou with his foot over the line. Brings it up court. Five on the shot clock. 3 to shoot. He elevates. Misses the 2. The shot clock is off as they play this out. This one in the books. The Lakers have their share of problems defensively.
The home team ran away with this one.
Here are the stats for tonight's game.